Hi, welcome to Jena's Quarantine Sideshow thing, and today I have a guest who is named
Emily. Hello.
Wow!
Wow.
Say hi!
Yes, I have
Clap
a
it
name.
up
I
in the
can
chat.
talk. I can't believe it.
Whoa!
I like how you said, like, Jena's Quarantine Sideshow thing. Like, you just don't give a shit.
I don't.
Can we curse on here?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Haven't you don't watch the podcast? You don't
I
listen?
haven't been listening to the podcast recently because, like, I'm just so out of it. The only thing I've been doing is watching American Dad and, like, playing Minecraft. And
You watch American Dad? Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh.
I like shitty cartoons like that. But American Dad
really...
isn't as shitty as, like, Family Guy.
Yeah, because, like, I've only seen Family Guy. I've never seen American Dad. But
I
don't really like Family Guy as it is. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Like, it's got no substance, but, you know, it's for, you know, if you just don't want to pay attention to something, you can just put on some Family Guy and scroll through your phone and think about how life is meaningless.
Shitty you are. No.
Yeah, about how everything's meaningless. Yeah. But
oh my god.
I actually got my dad into American Dad because you know how I got my dad into The Office and Parks and Rec, right? That one time you heard him laugh, he was watching Parks and Recreation.
Yeah, surprising. Your dad never laughs, and then I heard him say, "Oh."
Yeah, and he always says, "Emily, why do you watch these stupid shows?" Or like, "How many times have you watched this episode?" And then he starts liking the shows that I watch, and you know, watches them on his computer while he's working.
And you go like, "You're a hypocrite."
He finds them funny. He laughs. You should like come watch with us. You should come in and watch with us, and then you'll actually hear him laugh like more than once. It's crazy.
It's probably like maybe I should, but like my I don't know, like my mom doesn't really find The Office very funny, but she does like Steve Carell, which is a little confusing. So she doesn't like The Office, but she likes Steve Carell.
Well, The
Office
she just
likes him in others.
Is different from like regular like Steve Carell movies. Like I love Steve Carell too.
Mm.
Yeah, and
there's like this one movie like that he has on Netflix. It has like a lot of it has Ant-Man in it, and it also has Patton Oswalt.
Paul Rudd.
I think so.
I like that movie. I love that movie. Paul Rudd.
Yeah, yeah. It's on Netflix, I think. But there's like, you know how Netflix, like when you scroll through and then you pause on like a thing, then it gives you a clip.
Yeah, that's a fucking thing.
I just watched the clip. Like I go out of my way to like find the movie or whatever, and then I find the clip and I laugh, and that's all. I don't even watch the movie.
That's just enough for you. You got everything you need enough from that one clip.
Yeah, it's Steve Carell pretending like he's being under mind control or something. And he's like, help me. He's like, it's not real mind control. He's like, you're fine. He's like, no, I'm not. Like,
oh wait, was it the 40-Year-Old Virgin? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah. I love Paul Rudd.
And I do like Chris Pratt in the Parks and Recreation, because when I was over at your house, we did watch a bit because I was there. We did watch a little bit. I love all the Lego movies.
I forgot he was in the Lego movie. I forgot the Lego movie existed.
No, you can't do that.
I'm sorry, but Legos are cake now. Like, haven't you heard? Everything's cake.
Yeah. Everything's cake. I've heard.
God.
Yes. Have you guys heard the devastating news? Everything is turning into cake, and there's no way to stop it. It's a bigger epidemic.
It's not turning into cake. We've always been cake. We just never realized.
It's always
We've just become self-aware.
That is scary as all hell.
Scary, bro. And the government or the birds that made the cake, the birds that work for the bourgeoisie made the cakes, and now they're gonna like eat us all. You know.
It's a shame we don't get into politics too much on this show.
Oh wow.
We'd be all over the cake thing. Believe you me.
All I have to say on politics is don't be an asshole and realize that your opinions and realize that laws aren't opinions. It's like you can say whatever you want, but that doesn't mean they're going to be a law. So like shut up and just go about your life.
That's your opinion? Can I just say that's your opinion?
You're irrelevant, Jenna. You're canceled. I'm going to get
How could you?
I'm going to get someone to cancel you. And someone's gonna make a YouTube and be like the truth about Jenna.
Yeah, but I like the Chris Pratt in it. I like Chris Pratt. I think he's cool.
He seems like a cool guy. Like I'd love to be friends with him. Yeah, like, even if he wasn't like famous.
I also because the fact that first I figured him out was the Lego Movie, and I love the Lego Movie a lot.
And then
No,
you're gonna be canceled like all over the place.
I can't be canceled.
Yeah, you're gonna be down there with Shane Dawson, bro. And you like Shane Dawson.
I kind of do. Like I don't watch him like that religiously, but I think some of his stuff is really cool. Ghoul. Did I say ghoul? Dude, that's a new thing.
I mean, I used to watch him only for his conspiracy videos. Like, I started watching him because I saw he had Gerard Way in one of the thumbnails of his videos, and I was like, oh my god, that's Gerard Way. I love him. And the conspiracy was that Gerard Way was a vampire, and everyone knows that he's a vampire because he legit, like, really hasn't aged. I mean, you could tell, like,
he admitted it himself.
He doesn't have to admit it because, like, we all know, like, everyone who's a fan of My Chemical Romance knows that.
It's something unspoken, like when your aunt comes over for dinner and you know that like your uncle's cheating, but you don't say anything. It's just unspoken.
Except it's a little more wholesome than that. It's because he hasn't aged, and he's not going to age because people like him don't age because he's an awesome person, and I love him very much, and I hope he's doing well. He came out with a new song. You better have listened to it. I sent it to you.
Oh yeah, I did.
Listen to it?
I actually did.
It's a new song for the Umbrella Academy, so I was hoping you'd like it.
Oh.
And he had the audacity to call it "Here Comes the End." Like, I swear to God, like we know the end is coming, Gerard. You don't have to tell us.
We know it's fine.
Get it, okay? We fucking get it.
We get it.
Oh my god.
Oh, but like since I have nothing to do, I've been catching up on South Park stuff. And, I've become even more obsessed. The obsession has grown.
Your obsession has grown. How's your relationship with Kyle going?
Well, he's not. No.
I mean,
Kyle's still a good character. He's like the only normal one. He's just chilling, and then like the other guys are just like that's like so last year, and poor Kyle is left in the dust.
I know. I think him and like Stan are just like the chill ones. I don't know. I just really like South Park.
I really do as well, because like they always surprise me. It's like I could watch like something else, but like I can predict a little bit of what's like to come next. South Park is like really unpredictable, and I don't think I want to predict South Park because then life would be meaningless. And, honestly,
they take things that are like happening, you know, like in everyday life, that kind of stuff, and they over exaggerate it to prove just to point out how stupid people are being in the first place, because like all the
exactly.
Yeah, I like the irony they put into it, and the fact that like my mom works for like the show, like MTV and Comedy Central, and she does all stuff with them. The fact that she works with people like that is like hella awesome, because I hope like I get like free merch and stuff.
'Tis hella awesome.
No.
Did you like shun down take your kid to work day? I swear to Christ, if you did.
I actually went. We actually had one, and it was fun. What did you do? Her work is so cool. Like But
what did you do as a child that take your kid to work day?
We went to like a lot of we went to the green room, which is basically the green screen room, and we got to like film, like act out scenes in front of a green screen, which is pretty cool. Because that happened before I knew you had a green screen. So now I can just go over to your house whenever I want to do that.
Yeah, I have a green. I was going to say, like, I am the green room.
You're the walking green room.
I am the walking green room. My take your kid to work day is very just boring. It used to be a little more cool because my mom used to work where the courts are, like in LA. It'd be like deeper in LA. And then I'd go into court and stuff, and sometimes we'd like have to pass through like in session courts.
Oh wow.
And it was really weird. Yeah, it was very strange. And then like my mom's like coworker, she brought her like son or something, and I was just like talking to him, and then like they have like a cell thing like in the back where the courtrooms are. I think it's just to hold the people that are supposed to be, you know, proven guilty. And then like we saw someone come out, and then like my mom's coworker's son said, like, "Is that a criminal?" and then my mom was like, "No, not until they're proven guilty."
God. You're right, but like, how old was this kid?
I don't know. We were like very young. I think it was below 10. It must have been. Yeah.
I mean, at least your mom was honest.
My mom is very straightforward with stuff.
Yeah, like at our take your kid to work day for my mom's work, they had a band like perform for us, and they actually got pretty big, or like they're pretty well known, like, but they're still not too mainstream. They're called Pretty Much, and they're like, like the new One Direction, except a little more diverse.
Ah,
Like they have more people of color than just one person.
wow.
Yeah.
We need one girl, one minority,
yeah. We need
and
one gay, one
and
Asian,
one gay.
and one person who doesn't look like they haven't seen the sun in 15 years.
Gorillas.
I hate that, but it's true. But yeah, these guys were nice. Like, they were pretty nice, and they got more success. They become more successful, and I hope they're doing okay. I hope they're vibing.
I hope the best for
I know.
them. I really
I wish
do.
you a lot of luck and success in the future.
Wow. Have you ever seen Sharpay's Something Adventure?
Sharpay's fucking, was it Hollywood or New York?
Yeah, I think so. I never saw it, and I feel really left out.
Much.
I feel like I missed out a lot because like Sharpay was like my favorite part of High School Musical.
I'm such a simp for Ashley Tisdale. Yeah.
Speaking of High School Musical, I saw a South Park episode about High School Musical. It was like, yeah, they were like singing, and then like the main guys were just like, "Girls, am I right?" And then the guys start singing too, and they're just like, "What the shit?"
That's gay. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Garrison just like, I call you fag because I'm a fag.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I was a huge. I am.
You are Mr. Garrison
for her because she voiced Candace on Phineas and Ferb, and I was just like, I love you, please marry me or notice me. But I was like, what? When I was like really young when I started watching Phineas and Ferb, so
yeah, me too.
Yeah, she was my gay awakening.
Yeah, my uncle had like, I think when my uncle used to have cable, we'd watch it like all the time, along with like the early episodes of Adventure Time. And then his dog chewed his cable wire, and now they don't have cable, and it's so sad.
Oh my god.
No. And it's so sad.
Bro, my dog's too stupid to do any of that shit. There was a peacock in my backyard. Oh yeah, I FaceTimed you.
Yeah, called me just to tell me that there's a peacock in your backyard.
Yeah, well, I figured that instead of texting you, I might as well like surprise you and
let me show you. Whoa. You're performing the procedure. We should play like the Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes game. That's the game where you defuse a bomb.
That's kind of wow.
Wow. Today I defeated the Ender Dragon.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of you.
That's when I was playing Minecraft, but like I wasn't beating the Ender Dragon then. So
well, I'm glad you got to beat the Ender Dragon. I'm so proud of you. You deserve I don't know what you deserve. A cookie.
I beat it with 2 other people.
Wow. Who are you playing with? That's not me.
Well, Adrian was in the game, but it was a thing where like we had teams, and then we were trying to figure out it was a challenge who can beat the game first in teams. It was sort of unfair, which is why I'm planning a rematch type thing where like the teams are more even and I tell them the objective right away.
Oh, that's I mean, good for you. Get your rematch, bitch. I mean,
yeah. Kind of shitty. No, I'm just kidding. But like that, I think it was the quickest I've ever defeated the Ender Dragon, and I did it with friends though. So I think that counts as a win. Oh yeah, I did see your icon. It was saying like it's online and you're playing Minecraft on your phone.
Well, I'm sorry you don't have a PC, okay?
Damn.
But you know what? I built a nether portal in my new world again because I decided to make a new world, and it spawned right in one of the new biomes. I'm very happy about that. Except those fucking warthogs or whatever they are. The fucking I hate those things. They're so fucking annoying.
You have to put on a piece of gold armor on it.
Not the like zombie pigmen, but like the actual like 4-legged warthogs with horns.
Oh, those shits. They hate you. But you know what? They're a food source in the nether, and they're like the only food source in the nether.
That's all you got. Are really worrying about food sources because they seem to be doing just fine with their gold.
There are food sources. Like, what if you forget to bring food into the nether? You can always kill one of those fucking things.
No, you have to kill it with near the lava, so that it comes out.
Yeah, then you can get the toasty.
Yeah, but you know what? I always bring food. I always bring bread because I have a lot.
All right, jeez.
I have a lot of bread, okay? Because I steal it from villagers.
Did you get it from the village? Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, did you get it from the village with the wheat stacks?
Yeah, bro. I always build my house near villages, but it's horrible because then the pillagers come and it's like, oh my god, it's a raid. Go kill them, and I'm like, I'm not gonna kill them. They can do what they want.
Yeah,
I'm not. It's not. They're not my responsibility. Okay. But my
if I feel like
big ass
taking
raiders
raiders,
don't
then
know
I
what weapons
will.
are.
Damn.
I
Raiders are kind of annoying, not gonna lie. I don't really understand why they put them in, if not for the lore of Minecraft.
It was probably for the lore at first, but then like they started like, bro, why are villager babies so ugly? They're just midget villagers. Yeah. They're the exact same, just smaller. Like, why don't you make them look more like a baby or something? Like, Jesus.
I mean, they got fat heads, like babies. They got baby soft
Yeah,
spot.
but you know what? Babies, the reason babies can't walk is because their head is so fat. So those things shouldn't be able to walk with their fat
Actually,
head.
the baby stuff is able to run faster than the adult ones now that I think of it. Like the baby zombies.
Yeah, I hate those things. But at least baby zombie, like, their bodies are proportional to their heads. Like, they don't look like fucking the guys from that one Star Trek episode. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but
I don't. Nerd.
excuse me.
Nerd.
Don't you dare.
Did you have something else that you wanted to bring up? Because I had nothing prepared. I just wanted to.
I thought you were gonna
talk.
like prepare me because like I assume.
Well, no, because the guest always comes up with what we're gonna talk about.
I always
because I'm lazy.
that it was like the host because they're inviting you. They're inviting the guest to speak. So you might as well just prepare
speak about whatever
shit.
they want.
I don't know. I have nothing to talk about. It's boring.
Anything.
Life is boring.
Oh,
it's
all right.
What do you expect me to talk about?
I don't know. Integrity weed.
Integrity weed.
Integrity
I don't smoke weed, okay? But if I did smoke weed, it would be integrity weed. Yes.
Oh my God.
I am plugging a fake brand of marijuana.
Episode. I went back in time to like the older South Park, and they're like, their Christmas stuff is like actually like really, really good. Like every single Christmas episode is pretty
the
great.
Christmas, what was it? The Christmas critters? Fucking satanic.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, they're
like
I love those things. I want to like, hey, praise Satan, praise Satan.
Damn. Yeah. I wish I had a dog.
You can come over and pet my dog whenever you want.
Oh yeah, when I came over and you were almost done walking Duke, when I gave you your necklace, Duke was just like, "I'm gonna sit now," because like.
Well, I had a bag full of his shit, so you know, like I didn't want to, because he poops, you know, he poops a lot, and it's very.
There's little landmines.
Basically, that's how it feels. Hey, Satan!
Oh, you know something crazy though? When I was playing with Adrian like yesterday, I was because like I was ranting about South Park because I'm addicted to it now.
Yes.
And I was telling him about the character Butters.
Oh,
and yeah, Butters is great, but I said like
grounded.
I think your voice might suit it. I think your voice might suit it, and he's like, so I summed up what he sounds like. So I was just like, hey, failers, like he sounds like Southern, but also like young.
He sounds like
and he did it perfectly.
Southern, like person, like.
Yeah, but Adrian he does it so well. Aww. Like he's Butters.
Hey, failers.
Yeah, he is Butters. Like I remember when he got his stuff confiscated. It's almost like grounding. Oh, if Butters isn't Adrian, then he's my little cousin because he always gets grounded. Aww.
That's cute.
He does. Yeah.
Oh God.
Also, he sings his song. He goes like, "What in the butt."
I wish that song could just play on loop forever and ever. I think I'd find solace in that.
Since I like the Lego Movie, I'm fine with things playing forever and ever. Yeah. Like everything is awesome. I genuinely like that song. It makes me feel good inside.
Well, that's good. Honestly, I think I only saw the Lego Movie like twice. And
you didn't see the second one, which it makes me a little upset.
Sorry.
I'm gonna make you watch it one day.
Okay. I'm not upset at that. Like.
Okay, what about the Lego Batman movie?
No, I never saw that. My psychiatrist has a poster of the Lego Batman movie in his office.
He is a legend.
He is a legend.
I give him a kiss on the forehead.
He's so awesome. He has like 5 figurines of Spider-Man, and every time I when I used to go to his office, but because we can't anymore because of quarantine, he would like position them in different places, and by the time it was the end of the session, he would ask me to point out all the Spider-Men, and he would hang them like upside down on the ceiling. He would hide them like up in the shelves with his other figurines, because he's like a huge nerd. Like, I think you would like him, like genuinely. I think
Wow.
I think if he were our age, we'd definitely be friends, because that dude has 4 piercings in his ear, and he's like my mom's age. Like, he's so legit. Like,
legit, man.
I'm so glad I found him. My last psychiatrist was low-key kind of insane. Did I tell you about him?
Didn't me? No. I think you did once, but I don't think went a whole lot. I think you just said that. You said like he's insane.
Yeah, he's insane. Because he's like pretty old. Like, he was in the business for a long time, and I'm pretty sure he, like, when he was younger, he was good. Like, he was a good doctor. But he was like 70, and he was low-key kind of racist, because he used to, when he would tell me about when he would tell me stories from his like childhood, he would use the N-word.
What the
yeah, he would either be quoting like something he heard someone say or something like that, and he'd straight up just use the N-word. And I would just kind of glance off to the side and be like, okay.
Oh,
my mom's really paying for this? Wow. Yeah, he was.
I could get this at South Park.
Yeah. Bro, I just watched the early episodes of South Park. I watched that one episode where Cartman, quote unquote, commits a hate crime.
Oh, I saw the thumbnail and like the title for that. I don't think I've seen it yet.
Basically, like, he gets in a fight with like he gets mad at Token, and throws like a rock at Token, and everyone blows it out of proportion and says it's a hate crime because Token's black.
Token's black.
And legit, it's so funny because they like tried Cartman in like a court, and the guy who was like interviewing him was like, do you think Token is black or something? And Cartman was like, yeah, he's black, look at him. And everyone was like, oh, how dare you say that a black person is black? And I'm like, oh. It's hilarious.
I was like,
it's hilarious.
How dare you
say that a black
that is insensitive.
And I kind of agree. I like that episode because it's like Cartman didn't commit a hate crime. He didn't throw a rock at Token because Token was black. He just threw a rock at Token because Token is a person who was pissing him off. He didn't respect his authority.
Yeah. Have you seen that episode? It was like it was about the PC principal and the strong woman. She's the vice principal.
Yeah, I know. I've seen all the episodes of South Park. Like my.
Oh yeah, never mind. It's the one where like her ex-boyfriend says that they're identifying as a woman, so they can beat all the women in the women's competition. And the PC principal's like, "Hey,
you can't do that.
You can't do that." Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was like, oh.
I mean, like, I like that episode. Like, I'm not I like the old South Park a lot better than the new South Park, but I still like the new South Park. You feel me?
Yeah, same. It's I like the new one because of the topics, because I know more of the topics because they're newer.
Yeah, like
the old ones are just hilarious though.
Yeah, the new ones are like super intense though. Like the period where Mr. Garrison was running for president, and he was he the turd sandwich? It was the turd sandwich in the dining room.
No, Hillary's the turd sandwich, and he's a douche.
Okay, yeah.
That's what this.
Yeah, that period where they were making episodes about the presidential campaign, that was like super intense. And I was like, whoa.
That was.
I'm not used to this intensity from South Park.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, and then like the Danish were like.
Oh my god.
I was about to say Danish. I was about to say the Swedish, but I was like, no, it wasn't Swedish. I was just watching earlier, so
it's the Danish.
It's the Danish.
It's the Danish. Yeah,
that's the Danish.
And honestly, okay, the thing with like Kyle's dad, that was really fucked. But
oh my god, yeah.
like that, like the newer South Park is topical, but like the old South Park, I'll give you one example. The boys are upset because none of them have gotten their period except for Cartman. That's hilarious. Like,
oh my god.
Dan's so upset. He's like, I haven't got my period. It's like,
Oh, it took them forever for someone to straight up tell them boys don't get periods. Like, who was it? Was
Yeah,
Chef.
it was God.
Chef.
God had to tell him.
Was it Chef or God? No, it was Chef.
God had to tell him. Chef tried to tell them, but he couldn't.
Ugh, God. You can't
So
even.
God had to tell him. He's like, I will answer one question for humanity. And he's like, hey, how come I haven't got my period and you haven't answered
because
me?
you're a
He's like,
you're
a
a
boy.
male, and males don't get periods.
You are a male, and they don't get periods.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, you hear that, everybody?
Oh yeah, it was Y2K, and everyone was like, God is gonna return on Y2K.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he did, and he
Yeah.
looked like whatever that thing was supposed
A fucking gremlin monkey
to.
thing.
Yeah, he was like a fucking like morph. No, not morph. He was like an inbred fucking cross species looking bullshit ass something. I don't know. I just keep
Great description.
Yeah, I just keep blurting out curse words when I don't know where I was going with the sentence. But you get what I'm saying. He looked like someone combined two species.
Yeah. I'm already like thinking about Halloween and if there is going to be a Halloween. And if there is going to be a Halloween, I've already said that like we should do another group costume. Last year we were like YMCA, and then Julian and Santiago were so upset that we didn't enter in the competition because every time I bring it up, they're just like, we could have won.
Yeah,
we
because
could have won.
Santiago was totally not appropriating a culture, and he totally wasn't being PC. He was totally
the PC person literally calls out. He was like, okay, so tomorrow's Halloween. I swear to God, if I see any Native American, any costumes, or something like that.
But you know what? The YMCA did it first, so why don't you take up the argument with them? Yeah. The only reason like Halloween wasn't good for me last year is because I had to work.
Yeah, that was shitty.
I had to work, and then the main part of my costume came 2 days late because I was supposed to be party poison, but the jacket came late. I still have the jacket and the ray gun, and the ray gun is just chilling on my wall. Sorry, I'm in the kitchen right now, and I'm getting a cookie because they're here.
I am getting a cookie because I am so stressed out and angry right now.
I'm not stressed out. I'm just fucking hungry. I'm fucking hungry.
Hangry.
I know. Oh my God. Yeah, but if we do Halloween, if there is a Halloween, I definitely like.
Yeah, we're planning on like Ghostbusters.
Maybe the Killer Clowns from 2016 will come back. Was that 16 or 18? I don't know.
I know it wasn't last year or the year before that because those years we were allowed to dress up as clowns for our haunted maze zone.
Oh yeah.
Thing. Yeah. I really enjoy the haunted zone. It's like a maze that we do like every year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we'll do it this year because of the quarantine, but like I really enjoy it. But like sometimes I gotta say like there's some shitty ideas, and I don't want to call them out because.
Bro, you should call them out. Like
I'm nice.
Life is short. Why not just be an asshole? You're not nice. You're an asshole.
I'm so nice.
You're nice to everyone but your best friends.
Well, yeah, because I can take it.
I can take it.
I
can take all of it at the same time.
Damn. All the criticism.
I can take it all. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, well, like when you came over that one time, and you're just like, "Wow, your room is so shittily messy."
I'm like, oh God, your room gives me fucking anxiety. And as a person who has been officially diagnosed with anxiety, I can say that. No one can call me out on that.
Kay Cartman. But like,
shut up, Cartman.
He's like, "What do I have, doctor? It's very strange." He's like, "It seems like you have anxiety."
They just give the whole town Ritalin. No.
Yeah, and then he's like, guys, don't fool around. I have anxiety. Okay, it's very serious. Okay, my anxiety's up here right now.
Wait, I think that episode was for ADHD.
Really?
Yeah. Because, like,
damn,
they were complaining about Cartman being a distraction in class, and they blamed ADHD for that.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Also, I don't think
I like the episode, the Put It Down one with Tweaky's very upset about the situation in North and South Korea.
Oh, I love that.
He's like so upset, and like it's funny because like I knew someone who was literally like that. It was just like,
is it your mom?
Yeah, man. No, my mom doesn't care. She was Craig in that situation. He's like, listen, they're not gonna bomb us. They wouldn't betray the Chinese government. Like, they're not gonna bomb us.
I love it when boyfriends comfort each other when they're worried about Korea. It's actually
Yeah.
cool because some of the yaoi was like, good and wholesome, but then there was the one where like they were basically putting their dick in each other, but their dicks were like blocked off by like a door or something, someone's head.
Yeah,
Someone's head.
that's the biggest one. That's the
Yeah, the one on the
they
building where
put it like on the side of the
fucking.
school. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they look at each other and just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're just agreeing, like, yeah, Craig is definitely the top. They got that one right.
Well, before that episode, there was the Craig versus tweak.
Yeah,
I think
that was
that's
it.
what.
But that was in the earlier.
Yeah, that was like, I think that was the Igniter. I don't know. That was a weird episode. I gotta say, it was strange because they were like, you know what, Craig can beat Tweak's ass, and he's like, no, Tweak can beat Craig's ass, and then they're like, okay, and then they're like, we don't know how to fight, and then they train them, and then they fight.
You know what? I hate that I know the exact episode you're talking about. They were wondering who was the like the worst kid in class, like the most distracting one. And they were like, it's Craig because he's always flipping everyone off and he's like doesn't care about anything. They're like, no, it's Tweak because that guy's always tweaking on caffeine or cocaine. Like, he's a spaz. and then of course Cartman had to get everyone riled up, and so they tried to fight. And then it was like, star-crossed lovers who hate each other at first, but then they grow to learn that they love each other.
Whoa. That is literally that's every like gay shipped couple, kind of, honestly.
That's like
the idea of like people that hate exactly, people that hate each other and then like learn to tolerate and then soon love each other. That's like
Draco Malfoy and Harry Potter. Like, that's the basis of all fan fiction for that ship. Because they actually ship that. Like, that's an actual ship. Like, I swear. Am I allowed to talk about Harry Potter now that J.K. Rowling is, like, going off on transgender people? Or trans women?
I don't know. Can I talk about the Onceler?
No, you can't. Goddamn. You can't talk about
I know, that's so horrible.
I definitely don't have the Wattpad app on my phone, and I definitely haven't been, like, saving Onceler fanfiction. I definitely haven't been saving those to send to you like late at night, and then you read it. Wait, is it like the Onceler and the Lorax, or is it the Onceler and that emo kid?
Okay, so like that's like the main problem that probably comes up, because like I didn't even know like it was a thing. When the Lorax movie came out, I was just like, oh, another Dr. Seuss. I love Dr. Seuss. I'm gonna watch it, and I kind of liked it at first, but then like after I watched it like the second or third time, I was like, all right, it's kind of.
Oh, I like the Lorax.
It's kind of all right, because like, when the book ends, it was kind of like a cliffhanger, so I was like wondering like what they would put at the end, because it's a cliffhanger at the book. It's like, now you do whatever the fuck, child.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it was.
Christ, then, what are you drinking?
Yeah. After that, they're shipping him with himself because there's no one that would fit the description of whatever.
How do you ship someone with themselves? They like just fuck themselves?
Make them the evil version of him.
Oh,
so God, like he's so the business version of him with the green fucking gloves, and then like the level 1 version of him with the guitar and stuff.
Ew, that's so weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Is that technically?
Well, because they call it one-cest, believe it or not. I had to research this because I had no idea it existed. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
And then, because the problem was they couldn't ship him with the little boy because that's pedophilia, because like he's an old man when he meets the little boy. I know, but then they were also like the Lorax, but no, he's a creature. And then also they even did like with the grandma, because like the grandma would have been like the same age, right? But like nothing works, so they're just like, give him fuck himself. I don't know.
They should ship him with that fucking the short guy with the Edna haircut.
Edna haircut? Yeah, the grandma.
No, the guy
O'Hare.
I don't remember his name.
O'Hare. I think. Isn't his name O'Hare?
I don't know. O'Hare, yeah, something like that. They should ship the Onceler with that dude.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah,
that guy's got ass for days. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. but he flies away at the end.
Well, then the ones that go searching for him because he's so in love with him.
Oh my god.
Even though they've like legit never spoken before. Bro, that one cess thing you told me about reminded me of, you watched Supernatural, yeah?
I only watched the Scooby-Doo episode.
Oh, well, you know about like how Sam and Dean are brothers, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's fan fiction and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I get
Yeah,
it.
they ship them together, and they like have the two brothers. They Sam and Dean in like a relationship, a romantic relationship, and they call it way-cest.
Ew. I don't like that at all.
Or no, not
like
not
I can get
way-cest. I'm thinking about Gerard and Mikey Way. No, they call it.
Oh my
They call
god.
it Wincest, and then Waysest is where they ship Gerard and Mikey Way together because they are both in My Chemical Romance and they're both brothers. Oh god, I just remember that was a thing. I'm having flashbacks. I've never read a Waysest or Wincest fanfiction. I've just seen them, and I'm not saying that I read fanfiction now. I definitely didn't like read smut fanfiction a couple of nights ago. But sometimes I get bored and sometimes I want to go back to my roots and then I read fanfiction.
Good point.
Yeah, definitely.
When I want to go back to my roots, I watch the Lego movie on repeat for like hours.
Bro, I was...
No, that's a lie. Lego Batman movie
definitely.
Instead.
Yeah, I was totally not like at the dinner table at a restaurant with my phone under the table reading like gay smut while my family ate it in front of me.
It's fucking hilarious because I've seen you do it.
Shut up! Oh god.
You do it at lunch? You do.
Oh
and
god.
I'm at your house, you're just
God,
like scrolling through your phone. I'm like, what
you
you doing?
said,
I'm like, oh, it's Wattpad.
You should have said like, Emily, you're not fooling everyone. Turn that gay shit off.
Kind of strange that they were like forced to become boyfriends, but like they made it work in a sense of like,
yeah, like
okay.
The fans were like, Craig and Tweek are boyfriends, and the producers were like, okay,
okay,
and they made it work. They didn't make it cringe. They just made a bunch of fucking Japanese girls draw yaoi of them. And
drawing them fucking...
I can't believe like they actually put actual yaoi in the episode.
Yeah, they sent it like an email out to like the fans or whatever. They're just like, send us yaoi pictures of Craig and Tweek, and then the fans were like, hell yeah.
Yeah, they just messaged fans on Instagram and it is like, can I use this in a South Park episode? I promise I'll give you credit. I'll promise I'll put your at in the caption.
I'll put your at.
Yeah.
That's great.
Honestly, we love it when producers support their fans who are artists. I like how you're like, no. I like how I'm just talking about this freely on your podcast, but you know what? Everyone does it, or at least everyone who was like me did it or does it. I'm not ashamed.
I guess so.
It's not porn because it's words. It's technically not porn. I'm gonna work with Oh yeah. How long are
If you've read any fanfiction, please recommend it to us. And share it to us at Inane Brains and Instagram. Lance will totally appreciate it.
Yes, please.
So hard. Especially if it's gay fanfiction.
The gayer the better. Yeah. I'm
gonna get a very angry call soon if I upload this, like right after I upload it. But anyways, thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Tune in next week for Lance and I, where we'll probably out him.
No,
anyway,
don't out
bye.
him.
Say bye, Emily.
Goodbye.